So once upon a time, I made a video making my perfect boyfriend in The Sims 4, but today we are transforming him into my perfect woohoo partner. I feel like, okay, boyfriend material versus woohoo partner material are like two different things. Also, I just thought it would be fun to have a bit more of an intimate conversation instead of just talking about The Sims all the time. Like, I want to get real. I like talking about real things, especially dating. I love dating chats. Me and my friends all the time, like we swipe through Tinder together and stuff, and I just thought, you know, we can have a nice little dating chat. Also, I downloaded an enhanced butt slider just for this video but it doesn't seem to work because I do like a guy with a big booty, I'm not gonna lie. Now obviously he's very muscular right now. I will be honest with you, muscles like these days, they give me the ick. I don't know how anybody else feels. I just find like muscular guys, maybe it's just a gay thing, but I find that guys, like when they're really muscular like this, I can't deal with them emotionally. Like they piss me off. I think they can be quite narcissistic and they're used to compliments and things, and I for one genuinely can't deal with that. I feel like, okay, I'm definitely judging, but I feel like guys who have bodies like this, they're the kind of guys that see woohooing as a performance as opposed to just like a casual act between two people, because I don't like to view it as a performance because it just ruins it. Do you know what I mean? So I am going to get rid of it. Also, I'm not against a chubby guy. Not at all. For a woohoo partner, I kind of want, okay, like maybe just a tiny bit, okay, maybe just a tiny bit chubby, still the huge bum, and just a little bit muscular, just a little bit, and a big chest. I do like a big chest, not gonna lie. I also like, I say I don't want a muscular guy. I mean, I'm not lying, I don't particularly. We can get rid of it a bit. I do like big legs as well, not gonna lie. I feel like straight men, people often say they're either like a boobs or a bum guy. I don't really feel like there's a gay equivalent, but I guess like loosely the closest gay equivalent is like lower body or upper body. I'm more of a lower body guy. I'd rather a guy with, you know, nice muscular legs and bum. That is just me. The facial hair here, see, I can tell I made this video like a year or two ago originally when I made this guy, because he doesn't have much facial hair these days. Don't get me wrong, like this, absolutely not. Also, is this too much for me? This much facial hair? I did download some CC facial hair. See, this one, I like this one. Although, when it comes to hair color for like a woohoo partner, I would rather blonde, if I'm being honest. Not proper light blonde, like a natural blonde like this. If we make the eyebrows and we make the facial hair slightly darker, because I feel like most men have slightly darker facial hair anyway. Well, mine's not. Mine is actually ginger. If I let it grow out, it is totally ginger. My pubes are also a bit ginger. That was an overshare, but I guess that's the point of the video. I'm not massively fussy about eye color. I mean, I say that genuinely, love blue eyes. But then again, like brown eyes, totally fine as well. Although I am being spoiled today, so I'm going to choose bright blue eyes. Also, I love a guy with a tan. I wish you could add fake tan in The Sims 4 instead of changing the skin tone, because I don't want to change the skin tone. I just want to make him look tanned. Even if it's a fake tan, I do really like a dark tan. I do tan myself. Love a bit of Saint-Tropez, ultra dark. Also, I actually want to make his nose a little bit bigger. Why am I making his nose a bit bigger? Well, you know what they say about guys with big noses. That's why I'm doing it. I like big juicy lips as well. Quite big actually. I've given him quite a strong jawline. Honestly, I'm not too bothered. I'm not like a shallow person when it comes to jawlines or cheekbones, things like that. I'm really not. Maybe we could give him just a softer jawline. Guys, I really love custom content. Like, look at this facial hair, how it's like at the sides it's properly trimmed, but at the bottom you can see there's a bit of facial hair where they haven't shaved for like a day, like 1 day growth. I mean, I'm pretty bad at that for myself, so I just love the realism of CC. Now, this guy has quite piercing eyes. I actually want to make them a bit less piercing, which I know seems counterproductive, but I just find it a little bit too intense. If they look at me too intensely with quite intense eyes, it's not for me. Also, I want to look at some hairs. I did get some CC hairs. I honestly don't know what I picked. I just picked random crap, like I didn't look properly. I'm so desperate for fade cuts in The Sims 4, so I did download some random ones. Not too, am I keen on the wispy hair? I am, like I do like it, but he doesn't look very British. I feel like he looks a bit too kind here. I feel like, you know, for a woohoo partner, you don't need kindness, do you? You need the opposite. I feel like it's really hard finding Maxis Match custom content for men that doesn't look Korean. I feel like a lot of CC creators, they almost always go for their Korean look. It's just not for me. Though, oh, I do really like that one. See, that looks like my hair when I haven't been to the hairdresser for a month. I love it. Quite like this one too. I'm not against a proper short fade. Quite like this too. Although there was a brand new hair that came with The Sims 4 My First Chef Hustle kit. This is the one. This is categorically my favorite hair for male Sims in the entire game. That is the only reason I recommend that pack, just for this hair. Bloody love it. Do you know what? We're keeping it. Now, even though he is my woohoo partner, like we do have to dress him up. Did I get any CC? I have a little bit. Although again, it's very like K-pop. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not for me. Although, oh my God, why did I download CC underwear? I don't remember downloading this. We've got it now. Do you know what? I love Burberry. It's my favorite fashion designer in the world. I love everything Burberry patterned. So I'm going to use these Burberry style trousers for his everyday wear, even though they're a little bit low cut. I don't think a CC top is going to do though. I do like a smart polo on men, although we don't have any smart done up polos in The Sims 4. They're all unbuttoned. Why are they all unbuttoned? It's so much sexier when it's done up and so much smarter. See, I'd love this if it was properly done up. I just think if we use like a plain shirt, it just wouldn't suit. Like, I want something that's fitted into the trousers. Unless I just change the trousers are not working, are they? We could get some grey joggers. It is grey jogger season. Again, if you know, you know. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better as a casual outfit. I feel like if you're gay though, I don't know if any of my other gay viewers will resonate, but something that I think some straight people don't understand, also a lot of gay people don't understand, is like, if you're a straight man, for example, you can look at an attractive guy, but obviously not in a sexual romantic way, but more like an idol way, like you're idolizing them, like, oh, I wish I could look like that, if you know what I mean. Same for women, like you could look at a girl and think, oh, she is so attractive, and you idolize her, but you're not sexually attracted. But with gay people, the lines are blurred between who you idolize and who you're attracted to. And I think gay people are very, very shallow. I do think they are extremely shallow. And I think one of the main reasons, oh my God, this guy's so hot. I think one of the main reasons why gays can be quite shallow is because they don't understand the difference between a man who they idolize for being really attractive versus a normal everyday human that they could be attracted to. I just feel like I really hate rating people out of 10 for their physical appearance. I think it is so rude and unnecessary. But for context, like, I think a lot of gays, maybe they're a 5 out of 10, but they're like, I'm only going to date at least an 8 out of 10, but it's like, you're a 5 out of 10. I think it's because they don't understand the difference between who they want to date versus who they idolize. I do also think it comes from a place of low self-esteem. I do think homosexuals are more likely to have a lower sense of self-esteem than straight people, I guess because of like bullying in school because of sexuality or something. As a result, I do think the gay dating scene is a little bit tough to deal with at times. I do you know, like, I do hate it. I feel like everybody has weirdly unrealistic expectations and like I can't cope with it. Again, like, I don't know why I'm giving this guy a little band on his arm. I just feel like it makes him look a little bit more sexy. Do you know what I mean? Do we give him a smartwatch? No, smartwatches give me the ick. A new ick has been discovered. Smartwatches. I feel like the everyday outfit looks good. I mean, when would you ever see your woohoo partner in a suit? I don't think like we're formal wear, like we don't need to actually know. I want to make it deep. Do you know what? However much I hate the My Wedding Stories pack, I do love the My Wedding Stories suit. We could give him the LGBT slay suit, although he wouldn't be my woohoo partner if he was dressed like that. I'm telling you now. No, I do like a guy in a suit. It's very handsome. Absolutely perfect. For fitness wear, oh, his hair's gone, but I was thinking of changing his hair up anyway. What did he look like before? Okay, he's got a fade, so we still got to give him a fade. Maybe we could have it down like this. I feel like maybe if you're working out, like your hair would be down. You wouldn't be too bothered about how it looked. So we keep it like that. Again, since when was this in the Sims 4 base game? Like, when was this here, this top? Apparently it's a base game thing. Didn't know that was there. I just want him, if he's in his fitness wear, because sometimes I do see hot guys at the gym. Well, not normally, to be honest, because I go to an old people's gym. The gym I go to is in a little village. Because I go in the daytime, I do go when all the old folks are out. Bless them. I absolutely love them. Love all the old folks I go to the gym with. Obviously, I'm not really that attracted to them, but they're so sweet. I feel like if I was seeing a hot woohoo partner in the gym, I'd like to see him in shorter shorts. I know a lot of gays, they do wear like really, really short shorts. It is an ick for me when I see other guys who wear like proper short shorts. I don't like it that much. I feel like you've got to have a balance. Although because male Sims 4 cast is awful, we don't have a balance in the game. So we're gonna have to, I don't want the short shorts, but like we're gonna have to do it. And like, I'm not too fussed about how a guy, look, this video is so like judgmental and shallow. So shallow. Now, I'm not too bothered about how a guy looks. Oh my God, I don't like it. I don't like the whole thing. Sir, you're gonna be wearing a tracksuit. I did download one. Oh my God, you are fit. That is so fit. I also did download an Alpha CC Adidas one. Genuinely, oh, I love it. Although this one is a bit more Max's match. I do just love a black tracksuit. Absolutely gorgeous. Although, no, we're keeping the Adidas one. I love it. Okay, for bedtime, again, I think we're gonna go for the more like drop down casual hair. Oh, I'm gonna use that CC underwear I got. We got I'm gonna have to blur the screen right now, but it came with like a men's thong. Again, like another men's thong. Does it turn me on when gays wear like thongs like that? Absolutely not. I'm not against a jock strap, but not a men's thong. Although one thing I do find funny, the difference between gay and straight men, I feel like gay men are much more open to wearing briefs. Oh my God, when did this underwear come in the game? This is brand new underwear that we've got, isn't it? Where did this come from? But I want to use my CC ones. Or do we use the My Undies one? I do actually quite like this one. I keep backtracking what I was saying, but what I was saying is, I feel like, oh my God, what on earth is this? Is this like shapewear? Why is this? When did we get all this underwear in the game? This is definitely women's, by the way, not men's. I don't know why it's here, but like, when did we get this? I never noticed. Back to my point, like fourth time lucky. Okay. I feel like straight men would never ever wear briefs like this, and a lot of straight women would not find it attractive, but maybe like 20, 30 years ago, like it was so normal for men to wear briefs like this. I feel like briefs like this are a lot more flattering and they make your body look a lot better. I feel like the straights need to be more open to briefs like this. I do. For party wear, maybe we should go back to those trousers that I like, the fake Burberry trousers. I do really like them. If anyone from Burberry happens to be watching this, please send me a Burberry cap. I'd do a sponsored video for it. I love Burberry so much. It's one of those designer brands that's like a bit too expensive. Like I just couldn't justify buying it, but like I just really want it. This guy looks so chavvy. This is like definitely not the kind of guy that I would want to date, I will be honest. But obviously this is a woohoo partner thing, not a dating thing. My delusional woohoo partner, because like, you know, a guy like this, like he's not going for me. He's not going for me, but we're gonna pretend. Even though I said I do like briefs on guys, I will admit swimwear. Okay, this isn't even a men's one. That's got weird slit on it. Okay, but like briefs like this, genuinely, swimming trunks like this, I hate it on men. Hate it. Hate the Speedo look. It's not for me. I don't like men in Speedos. I just feel like some short, normal swimming trunks like this, absolutely perfect. So for hot weather outfit, now, a bit weird. It is a little bit icky for me when on hot summer days, guys take their top off out in public. That is another ick I've discovered. Don't know how you feel about that. It's just for me. When guys show off, it really puts me off. Like when they're like, oh, I know I'm hot, it puts me off. When they don't realize that they're hot, that is what turns me on. Whereas I feel like guys who walk around with their tops off, like they know it, and it's just, you know, it is the biggest turn off for me. Again, I think we're gonna keep it quite simple. I do think sliders are sexy. There we go. For a cold weather outfit, this hat did just like automatically pop on his head. Maybe we should use a hat. I'll tell you one of my ex guys, bucket hats. Can't bloody stand it. We did get this hat in the emo kit. I don't think, is it bad? Or maybe, okay, he's not having a winter hat. I'm sorry, I tried. I tried my best. He's not having it. Again, okay, for this, I actually want him to wear something big and puffy. I feel like mystery, like it gets me going. The more they cover up, like the less you know, and the more interesting it is. And it makes you want to know. Do you know what I mean? So what's his aspiration in life? Because he is a woohoo partner. But then again, the obvious one would be a serial romantic. But if he's a serial romantic, he probably has gonorrhea. If he woohoos around a lot, he definitely has crabs and or gonorrhea and or chlamydia. Just saying, guys, use protection, please. But the kind of serial romantics, like they don't use protection. I don't want to go for a guy with serial romantic. I mean, do we go for a creative guy, like a master actor, someone who's into a bit of role play? I do like acting. I'm not talking about role play like woohooing. Or am I? Maybe I am. But I do like acting in real life. Like, I think being dramatic and acting is fun. I think for me with a woohoo partner, as I said before, I can't stand guys who see woohooing as like an act or a performance, because for me, it's just a bit of casual fun. Like the only way you can really enjoy it is if you just do not take it seriously at all. So I need a guy who's going to be a master actor, who's going to be like the kind of extravagant person who's not going to take it too seriously. In terms of traits, do I want, see, romantic, it does give me the ick a little bit because I feel like being romantic's a little bit try hard these days. Although I don't like a guy who's unromantic. Although this is my issue with romantic people. I really hate flirting. Like, I'm fine flirting. It's just, it gets to the point where it's a bit exhausting. Like, I don't want to flirt with you anymore. But then I do like a little bit. Okay, we're making romantic. He is a woohoo partner after all. Also, this is a little bit weird. I'm going to go for good. And to illustrate why, I'm going to talk about Spanish guys. I like a guy who's direct, who just like gets on with it and says what they want. But the Spanish, okay, I have experienced a couple. I think they make a really good balance between like telling you what they want and knowing what they want, but not being pushy in an obnoxious way. Like they're pushy in a respectful way and they respect boundaries and they go about it in an emotionally intelligent way. And I think it's like something that coincides with a good trait. That's why I'm going for it. Also, I'm gonna go for jealous. I am gonna go for jealous because I am a manipulative tease a lot of the time when it comes to woohoo only partners. If a guy like is jealous and he only wants me and nobody else, like that turns me on. I feel like jealousy can be a turn on in a full-time relationship. Why am I saying full-time? Like it's a job. In many ways, it's like a job. But for like a short-term thing, like if they're very jealous, it does turn me on. In terms of likes and dislikes, what kind of activities have we got that can coincide with woohooing? Horse riding, knows how to ride. Do you know what? Honestly, guys who like horses, this is my number one biggest ick. Men who are into horses. Don't know why, it's just the biggest ick I have. Okay, maybe somebody who's into wellness, so they're clean. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to replace romantic with clean. Is there a clean trait? There is. Neat. Close enough. I can't stand guys, woohoo guys, who are not clean. Dick cheese is not the way forward. Why don't people, when you meet people to woohoo and they've got a bit of cheese, absolutely horrendous. I say no, go away, get out. I don't want it anymore. It puts me off. I don't understand the ones who can't clean themselves, so we are going for neat. Again, acting, love a bit of role play. Should we go for dancing? Gotta know how to move. Fitness, gotta have good stamina. Gotta be a bit mischievous too. Do we go for a conversation topic? Obviously, we need flirtation. We need physical intimacy. I do want silly behavior as well. Not taking it too seriously. Not malicious interactions, obviously. Not deep thoughts because it's never that deep. Do we want affection? I feel like, do we? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one. I do like jokes as well. No small talk. Absolutely not. Characteristics. Egotistical, absolutely no way. High energy, absolutely yes. Romantic enthusiast, yes. Decor, okay, this is very judgmental, but if I'm woohooing with a guy, I will judge the way his house looks. I know that's very judgmental. And like, if a guy sends me a pic and his bedroom looks really messy, it puts me off so much. So we get rid of shabby decor. Okay, fashion as well. Is that judgmental of me? Okay, the boho thing is a turn off. It is. Everything else, I think is, oh, the rocker one as well. It's not for me in a woohoo partner. Everything else fine. So I'm putting perfect woohoo partner on the gallery. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.